Hello everyone, welcome to the Magic Kitchen Chaos. Today we are going to go over how to make an anti-inflammatory golden milk latte, iced. You can do it warmed up. I prefer iced. It just tastes better to me. So you can do this in two different ways. I have 2 glasses here because I fill mine with the ice first because I'm going to pour half plain plant-based milk, and then in this cup I'm going to do the other half of the milk with my anti-inflammatory ingredients in here, and then I'm going to mix that up and pour it on top. You don't have to do it that way. You could just do it all in one cup and then add your ice afterwards. I just like to pour it in. I think it's more fun. So for your milk, we will start with that. You can use almond milk. I'm going to use macadamia milk today. But you can use almond milk, oat milk, regular milk, my cow's milk. I consume low dairy, so I'm just going to do a macadamia milk today. I've been on that craze, and my signature move is to never only measure a lot of my ingredients. So that looks good. And then in this cup I'm going to just pour a little bit. Whoops. Okay, and there's a mess, but that's okay. All right, so that's gonna be how much I used in mine. And then all of my ingredients, you can buy a turmeric powder online. I used to buy them all the time. I just find that making my own is better for me because I can control the flavor depending on the day, my mood, how much I put in. You can still control that with you can control the amount with a powder that you buy online, but you can't control the taste. So like if I want to put more turmeric one day, I can't do that with a powder. So I just like to do my own. And sometimes I like to change up the flavors. So I always have a ginger and turmeric combination. It doesn't matter. I sometimes get generic brands, Kroger. This is also Kroger's organic brand. I don't know, the Smart Way. I don't know, I think it's also more of a generic type brand. Oh yeah, Kroger, it says right here on the label. Also Kroger brand. And then my vanilla, this is cinnamon I'm using today. My vanilla is also a private selection. It's also a Kroger brand. Eating healthy, drinking healthy does not need to be super expensive. There's some brands that taste better, might have a different consistency, but for what I do, it doesn't really bother me. So I'm going to start with my turmeric. This is one of the most anti-inflammatory ingredients in here. And here's my signature move to not measure any ingredients. And so I just put however much I think looks good. And for my ginger, turmeric can be very strong. So for today, I'm kind of feeling I want some stronger taste in there. The ginger can also be a little bit strong, so I don't put as much ginger. I just do, I don't know, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon is what that would come to. And I will add in some cinnamon. I love cinnamon, so I'm probably going to put a decent amount in here. Probably 1/4 of a teaspoon is what that is. And then my turmeric was probably also around 1/4 or 3/4 of a teaspoon. For my vanilla, I love vanilla, so I'm going to pour in some of this just however much I want, but be careful because you can get too much vanilla, and this one's drops. So we're going to try that. If I need more vanilla, I can add more vanilla. Got a little vanilla on my hand there. Smell vanilla. Okay. For me, I'm gonna mix this with a frother. You don't have to mix it with a frother. You can mix it in a shaker cup. Some people would use like a cocktail shaker. You can use a blender bottle. I'm going to use a frother. And the one that I have is a Mueller Living that just plugs right into the wall here. I'm not sponsored by them either, it's just what I have. Very simple to use, and here we go. Make it all mix. We can do turbo mode. Okay. And then I'm gonna just undo this guy because, woo! Don't throw stuff around here. And I'm gonna just put them off to the side in a dirty dish that I'll clean later. Okay, and then simply, but I always spill, simply taste first. Good. I don't think I need to add anything, and so I'm just gonna pour it in here, and it creates kind of like an ombre look, so fun. And sometimes the spices can sink to the bottom, and so the milk on the bottom I found helps kind of catch some of that, so you don't have like a glob at the end. I do stir this as I enjoy it though, just to make sure that I keep all those spices going, they don't all float to the bottom, especially if I'm about to do what I'm about to do, which is head to a meeting and it's sitting. I kind of just want to give it a stir in between sips. Otherwise, here is our nice, refreshing, anti-inflammatory iced latte. So, thanks for joining the Magic Kitchen Chaos this morning, and I'll see you next time.